నమస్కారం అందరికీ. మీరు చూస్తున్నది ది క్రియేటర్స్ టూల్బాక్స్ hosted by the Change the Narrative. Hi everyone, this is Dayana. As a profession, I'm a HR recruiter. My hobbies are micro art, teaching coding to the young persons, and also I'm a traveler. So now we are going to make how to make this cute little creature with the help of chalk, and tools also I'll be explaining. So we need a chalk, any color of chalk we can take, and we need a toolbox. So this is the basic toolbox what I am using from my beginning of this career. So this is basically to shape the chalk piece to flatten surface, and these two are for shaping the letters or the design part. This is the miniature. So this is basically to make any holes or to have any corrections at the end of the chalk piece. Will use it, and we do have a different blades here. As you can see, like for the different miniature or a design we can use these like blades. So apart from this, we do have a professional knife. So this is the knife which I'll be using today, and this is like detachable. We can remove this blade and we'll get a set of blades in the market. So they do have a different shapes and also the pieces. So I'll be using this knife. So you can check this. We have a crisscross. You can just insert in any of the one line, and then you can just dig it, then rotate. It will get tightened. For beginning, you guys can take even a sharpener blade. So this is the sharpener blade. You can just remove it with the help of a screwdriver, and you can use this blade to use for your beginning skills whenever you're starting things. One like I'll depart. One, you can use this tool to just carve, like you can just go for it. This is the one method where you can like flatten your chalk piece. There is one more method apart from this knife. If in case the like customer is asking very quickly and you have to deliver very quickly, then you can just grab any sandpaper, or if you have any cardboard a board like this, you can just use that, grab it, and then just rub. You have to rub in one flow. Like if you start from here, it should end, and it should be repeatable, not like this, or you have to, like once you are going like this, then again coming back. You should not do like that. So this is the easiest way to flatten your chalk piece. So as you can see, like with minimum number of flatten, we have got the flattened surface. So you can see it is very flat. Make sure that with the chalk you have to at least do 3/4. So it is still, you have to do it till here, so that you will get the letters or a design with a perfect visibility. So always keep checking, like whether it is like 3/4 or below that. Okay, as you can see, this side we have 3/4, and this side also little we have, but then I'm not going to do this way because little crack is there. I mean, they have something in that chalk. So I'll be telling you this part, like how to carve now. So once you get this surface, take any kind of pencil or any kind of pen, sketch, or you can use this tool to shape. So I'll be telling you what is the length you have to give for one word or one shape. So basically when you have this, make sure to measure your letter like this. So just give a line. So this is the space. As you can see, there is a line, and here also, like when you start from here, the edge, whenever you're starting, put a line and then measure with your knife, then just put a line again. So this is the space for one little word or one little shape where you can go for it. Since I'll be doing one shape and one letter, I have been used with two different lines. One I'll be using for a letter and one more I'll be using for a shape. You can have a reference line of your word or a shape with the help of any needle or with the help of pen, pencil, sketch. The preferred way, I'll use needle, like always I'll use a needle. So I'll be doing letter N in a 3D format. So I'll just mark it. So this is the lines where you have to cut this excess of letters. And one more shape, I'll be doing a heart with the contact of N. Like I'll be not detaching both of the designs, but I'll be doing together, like how we can keep them together. So if you guys can see it, we have letter N and we have cute little heart. So how to carve this? First thing, always whenever you are taking a tool, make sure to give a proper line. Since we have been marked with the needle, sometimes it may not visible for you. So basically start with a very minute so you can see like one side of the N is carved. So one side of the N is carved. Now I'll be doing the other side of the N. Similar way, I'll just slowly remove the excess of the surface with the shape of same. So as you can see, like I have like removed the excess of N, but there is no surface, like we have done only one line. So we'll just remove a little surface of edges of the N so that it is visible as it is like letter N. Okay. As you can see, this N is carved now, so we are going to do with a heart. So heart, basically any shape carve with little excess. Like you can see this is like more, right? Don't start with this, always start from the edge. So whenever you're working with edge, you have to start from the edge slowly. Whenever you have the edge, slowly cut off the excess and then try to give the shape according to your design, whatever you are taking it. So as mine is hard, I'm just giving it a smooth surface. So you can see like one side of the design is curved. Now you just don't dig it for the larger one, just go for your tinier axis. So along with that, also keep in mind to give a shape of that design. Okay, so one side of the heart is done, so I have to carve for the other side of the heart. So be very gentle this time, because it is attached with N, and if you give extra pressure or more pressure, it may break like your letter, and your shape can get departed. So that is not what we want. Whenever you're carving, make sure to give a nice shape, like very smooth texture, so that it is nice to see, or like the customer is happy with that. So my N is done and almost heart is also done. Now the tricky part. So now we have to carve almost 3 by 4th of N's surface with when we need a shape of a heart. So always make sure to remove from the upper surface of the chalk. As you can see, I'm just rubbing with the upper surface of the chalk, so that it will not break. But make sure to give the surface of N as it is, and the surface of the heart uh, according to your design. Like if you are taking flower, make sure to give the flower texture. As I'm dealing with heart, I'll be uh, going with the shape of a heart texture only. So this is the final output, but it's not very clear. As you can see, there is no like perfection here or the back side. So once after doing with this step, always make sure to clear your surface, like, or the minute creatures whatever you have. See, so now you have to make sure that the surface from this edge to the other side of the edge is carved. It should be not halfway, but yeah, it should be like the full edge, it should be curved. So whenever you're watching like this, the surface from here and here, it should be clear. Okay, so it would apply for any shape, any letter, whatever the design, or any other design. If in case you are doing, it applies for everything. So one side it is very clear. Now as you can see, I'm going with the other side. The N is like, it is already done, I think so. And the heart, you can see here the surface is not straight, here the surface is straight. So make that surface straight, and the heart as well. So this would be the final output. Once after this, just cut whatever the measure of your bottle, like as I have showed you, right, initially. So you guys can see it, I have given a little shape here, so that it is visible to clients. So you can also apply with this method, or also you can just cut off the excess, like you can just give a shape. so that it is more visible. You can give with the both of the side, just carve a little bit. And try to give a shape whenever you're carving. So the wooden part you can just remove, and then glue, like put a glue. Don't apply only one side. Either if you are applying on the chalk, then don't apply on the wood. If you are applying on the wood, don't apply it on the chalk. So I'll tell the easiest way, like apply the glue on wood. So inside part, so whenever you're applying, just take your work and then just hold it for 2 or 5 seconds until it is like little attached to the chalk piece or the work you have done. It applies for any different creature, like we do can make with the different materials, not only with the chalk. So once you feel that it is attached, then set for at least for 4 to 5 hours to dry, like dry with your sunlight, so that it is very much attached to the wood. So once after that, you can just insert as I have done with this bottle. So once after dryness, you can just insert from this way. So be very careful and gentle. So whenever you are inserting, it may break, like your work can break. So we be very gentle, and then once you insert, take a Febiquick and then just apply it over the wood and the bottle, because if you not apply that, it may remove and it may break. If you give a nice texture with the Fevikwik, it will fix very neatly and it will not come out. So if I'm doing like this also, it is not coming out. And if in case you need any beetles or any pearls, you can just insert. As I had some of the beetles, I have inserted that. You can also use pearls or any shinings, any papers, you can just insert. And this is the satin tape where I have used just to give a little extra texture. So with the help of this, you can make this bottle. You'll get easily in the market, or in online also you'll get that is the easiest way. I'll use very bulk whenever I'm getting. I'll use bulk order, because that will give an excess, like whatever the amount, it will be charged with little. So if you're going with one bottle, it may cost more. So whenever you are buying a bottle, make sure to give a less cost, because whenever there is a bulk order, then you guys can use it very expensive one. But whenever there is a minimum order, as a beginner, you guys can go with a very less amount of bottle cost. So this we have done. If in case you need any color to be added, for example, for these letters or for this heart, if in case you want to color red, you can use like acrylic paint or any kind of paint, but do not use watercolor paints, because it may like leak to the other part of the chalk piece. So this we have done. I'll keep this aside. So this I have already painted. So as you can see, I have given a nice shape, and then I have created a heart. So as I have already colored with the heart red, other parts of letters I have colored with different colors. As I have used blue with the white background, you can use any contrast color for your chalk, as I have used purple here. Red would fit here very fine, but with the letter N, I think so blue will look very awkward. So use any light colors like orange or yellow, such kind of colors, very light colors, so that it will give a bright look for your work. And this is like, as you guys can ask, if like only English should be made. No, any language, either it is Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Marathi, Bengali, whatever the language letter you guys can make, but make sure that it is like little perfect. And some of the letters would be very difficult to write only, so those kind of things, make sure it is very handled with care and love, so that you'll get a nice texture. Here you can see I have used two different colors, so similarly you guys can make it one for yourself. And also you can just cut with the only letter or only shape, and you can use it with the resin art or different storage box you will get. These are the chalk piece which I have showed you now. So I'll be showing few creatures which is already made out of pencil lead. I'll start with letters, like as you guys can see, it's that. It's a pencil lead purely. It is basically a flat pencil, like as you can see it is a flat pencil, so you no need to flatten the surface or anything, but yeah, you have to give a nice texture, because without flatten it will be something like this. So if you give a nice texture or one or twice of a blade, you will get a nice flattened surface like this. And then similarly the marks, we have to be very careful, like along with the lines and all, and you have to start from the edge. So this is already made with two different things. So you guys can ask, like only we have to make it with flat pencil. I'll say no, because we can make with a flat pencil. It is very expensive, like one pencil it may cost you around 200 rupees, and it is not sufficient as a beginner, because I have wasted many monies with that only. So you guys can go with any normal pencil, like 8B pencil. You can guys can get with the normal stationery shop. It is a 8B pencil, as you can see. So you can also go, like it would be a round surface, it is a normal pencil, you have to flatten the surface, that is the trickiest part. And you guys can see it. This is a two-way of creature. One is N, and here you can just give a letter or a word to your favorite person. You no need to carve a particular letter, you can just write, since it is a secret message for your partner. So this is the chain heart, so it is attached with one another, it is not fixed, as it is made with one flow. And you can just give a nice hole with your knife, and then you can use it as a locket, or you can use it as a keychain for your bike keys or car keys, any of the keys. And this is also a flat pencil, where I have used one of the client, but they got cancelled at the last moment. This is a two different word inserted with two different shapes. It is one little pencil, and I didn't carve the edges of the pencil wood to give a nice texture for that. So also I have given a nice woolen at the end of the work, and I have also inserted the pearl to give a nice attract of the work. And these are the other shapes. I'll just show you. So these are the other shapes. This is a glass marker, as you guys can know, like this glass markers are very dilute. It is like a crayon, not even a crayon, it is worse than a crayon. You will not able to work with this crayon lid, but with a very light like a blade or a texture, or do not apply any of the pressure here, so that it will not break. This is again a heart. It is actually a 3D heart. If you guys can see, there is a hole in between. This is a 3D heart, and these are the different types of hearts. This is like normal heart, and this is a 2D heart, and this is quite interesting. I'll tell you why. This is the heart, one side of the heart, and again here below is the one side of the heart. This is like chain heart, as with a lead only. And this a good texture of a heart. I'll tell you why. So this is basically a 4 pillars which we have made below. On top of that we have made a heart. So you guys can think like it's not only a heart, but also you guys can make any kind of creature. So you guys can see, this is like a tree, like this is a tree texture what we have given, and backside of that we have given a leaf. So this is the two way of carving. So whenever you guys are doing at the beginning, please start with only one way, don't go for a two-way, because two-way will also like affect with the other way. So whenever you are as a beginner, start with one surface of the way, and then once you are very good at one surface, and then you can just go for 2 ways. Okay, first thing, how to learn. There are two different steps. One is self, one is professional. So I'll not go in depth of professional, because it basically we have to pay and we have to go learn the professional. One more is the self. So how you can learn by using your home stuff. For example, you guys would be having or dealt with sharpener and the sharpener knife, and you guys would be non chalk very well, because that is the thing we are seeing from our childhood. So you guys can start with one single chalk and one single sharpener knife. So basically I have showed how to deal with chalk and knife, so you can go for it. This is the self learning, so you guys can watch any videos or refer any work, and you guys can learn very easily. Start with the chalk, because that is the basic tool what you guys can learn with self. Slowly, once you are very perfect with chalk, you guys can lead with pencil lead. You guys can, no need to spend so much money on flat pencil or professional pencils. Use very minimal pencil, like you guys can have heard 6B pencil, 10B pencil, 8B pencils. So 8B pencil and 10B pencils are the best for the beginners. So these pencils we can use with the beginner workflow, or you guys, that is made out of a round shape, but again you have to surface with a very nice texture with the surface of the pencil lead, and you guys can start working on that, so that it is very useful and it is like cost effective, so that you guys can earn, or you guys can start from your pocket money. So your pencil will like cost you around 10 rupees, and the sharpener, obviously it is like depends like which sharpener you guys are using, like 2 rupees sharpener or 5 rupees sharpener. Basically if you have 15 rupees, you guys can start with your micro art self learning. And second part is the tools and the packagings. So tools, basically we do have a professional kit for the tools. In the professional tool kit you will also get different types of knives. For example, for circle, for curvings, for nice curving, for sharp curving, for hole, or different types of shapes. They do have a different types of knives. It is every single knife, it is sharp. That is the only difference in a professional toolkit. But you guys can also start with a regular 10 rupees knife if you guys are very good in carving or handling with knife, but be very careful, it may cut your fingers or hand. So that is the only things with the tools. Coming with the packages, we will get one single transparent tiny bottle along with the wood cork. basically we do find in normal shops. It basically charge 100 rupees per bottle, but if in case you are going with online, you guys can get at least 10 to 12 bottles within 200 or 300 range. Again, it depends what is the quality of the bottle and what is the quality of the wood cork, because wood cork is very important here, because you are going to paste your work on wood cork, or you guys are going to stick your work on the wood cork. So basically wood cork would be strong with your packings. So once you are done with the packings, as I have already told you guys, you have to make sure that you give a good presentation to your client or a customer. So after packing with the bottle, make sure it is very safe. So tie with the bubble wrap or with the any of the protector to it, and then insert in the box or any kind of like gifting packs or gifting box, and then you can just go for it. So this is the packing method what you guys can initially start with. It may cost you a little very expensive, as I have to tell you. So it may go around like 400 to 600, because the gift box are little expensive here, and normal the bottle and other stuff you guys can use it whatever you have in your home. And the last part, how to earn. So by using this skill you can earn your pocket money, or more than your pocket money, I would say, because I have started like that. So basically you guys can refer with your friends. So friends is the most networking here, where I have got worked with. So you guys can tell with your friends that I know this skill. So if in case you guys or any of your friends, families are interested, please do let me know. Start with a very normal cost, basically the work of this micro art would charge 500 to 700. But you guys, as a beginner, there would be mistakes, there would be certain things you guys are not noticed or you guys will miss. So start with a range of 300 to 400 in initial stages for at least 1 year. Gradually you guys can increase your budget, and maybe the presents, whatever the presents you are giving with the customer, you guys can change accordingly, and then you can go for it. One thing is like friends networking, other thing is like social media. So basically nowadays Instagram is the best platform for any small business. So you guys can start with the basic startup page. So you guys can post like 3 to 4 posts every week. So it should be very consistent, so that you can attract many customers, as they are very interested with your products or with your skills, with your posts. If they get impressed, they will contact you over a message, or they will try to put on a comments, or many people are there, they will share your post to other friends as well, whomsoever interested. By that you will get many networks, and also you will start earning little bit. So I would like to thank my mom. She is the initiative of the skill where I have learned. So I started in 7th. She was the biggest supporting for me, where she explained me, she taught me. I would also thank Change the Narrative team, especially to giving an opportunity to share this skill set to you all people, and especially for Rachna to contacting me and keeping following me every day, and in the morning also she was just checked whether I have reached or safely I am coming or not. And then lastly Jawahar for recording this video beautifully, or supported me for recording this skill for you all. Thank you.